Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. This is Cedric the Boss Repairs, and today I want to show you how I fix this audiobook audio bank car amplifier. It's a 4200.4, so it's a 4-channel MOSFET high power amplifier. The maximum power is 1200 watts. So this is it's a good amplifier. It plays nice sound. I'm gonna show you at the end of the video how we play sound with it. But before I connect it and show you how to connect, I'm gonna show you how I fix it. So this car M came this morning, and we had just today to fix it. So we're racing against time, and hopefully we got the car amplifier fixed, and now it's working just fine. Which after we fix it together, I will show you that it's working just fine. So I took out the screws to make the video short and straight to the point. It's a pretty basic amplifier. It's always the power input first. When you don't have power, it's always nice to check the power input first. So it's the power input. You have the fuse, you have the power input here, the power, then the fuse. Here's the light which shows it's on the protect. Either it's on or protection. On is yellow light, protection is red light. Here's the output channels which work with the output transistors. So yeah, it was pretty straightforward. It didn't come on, and here you have the op amps. That's the preamp section, and here's the RCA. Here's the amps where you need to adjust the sound. So this amp look like it's been laying in the garage for a long time, because I can see some evidence of rust here. So it's a pretty old amp, and this customer, after watching our channel, brought this amp in for us to repair it. So as always, the first thing is the visual inspections. I can't see any swollen capacitors or burnt on the board. So the first thing I want to do is I want to check the input MOSFET. So I checked this input MOSFET, and I could see these two were defective. These two, you can see them here. It is the DFP50N06. So we just quickly check it. Remember diode mode. Quickly check it on diode mode. We start by touching the red lead in the middle. On one side it's shorted, and the red lead in the middle one side it's also shorted. So these power MOSFETs are shorted, so they are like dead. They are not working. So like what I did on the board, you just put the red lead in the middle and touch one side. You can see there when it's working nicely. You can see what the multimeter shows when it's working nicely. You must have a voltage drop of 0.3 till 0.6, then it's a good working MOSFET. So I have a good working MOSFET. There is 0.603 voltage drop. Then I go to the other one, it gives me the same. I go to the new ones I installed, it gives me the same. I go to the next one, also gives me the same. So these two power MOSFETs that I put in, they are good power MOSFETs, and they are working just fine. And so this problem was not switching on, so I don't expect to get most problems from the output section. I just quickly check. One thing you don't want when you're checking the MOSFET is to get continuity between the points, because they work as switches. If you get a continuity between one point to the next point, it means the switch is not functioning anymore, and it can't switch, it can't block, it doesn't have the ability to block current or power from going through. So that's one thing you must understand about the MOSFET. They adjust and they decide when the current goes through and when the current doesn't go through. So these two were defective, and it's been changed, and we're gonna check it together. Hopefully it's working now. I just quickly checked the output. I didn't see any short in the output. So if I didn't see any short in the output, what I would do is I will install the amp so we can quickly check and see it's working. And remember, I always put this cable to bridge the remote and the positive, because this remote if you are installing the car tape, this remote cable comes from the tape, the car tape. But I don't have a remote, but this remote always feeds the M with the 12 volt. So I will just take the positive 12 volts from the 12 volt and share it with this one. So when I put the negative and the positive, it automatically switches on without the remote to switch it on and off. So I do that because I do it for illustration purposes. And that was simply what was wrong here. You can see this amp is a pretty old amplifier, and you can see it uses the output transistors A and C. Now some other amplifier use the output transistors B and D. So what they actually do is two transistors. The A is the PNP and the C is the NPN. They always work together to regulate sound and smoothing the sound without distortion. So what I will do next is I will just quickly go in, install the amp, and then from there we can see it's working 100% now. So you must stay tuned, because now I'm gonna connect the amp to my subwoofer and to my speaker, and then we can see that everything is working. So if you didn't subscribe to our channel, do more to subscribe to our channel, because we have interesting videos coming up every day. If you've been watching our videos from the start, I'm pretty sure you are quite familiar with the board of a car amplifier, and it shouldn't intimidate you, because you see a lot of components. You must just know what to check and when to check it then for you to fix this thing. So I will just pause the video, put the amp together so we can test together. So friends, welcome back to our channel. If you didn't subscribe, you can like and subscribe to our channel, and for more interesting videos like this one. You can see the amp is on and we connected it. So I'm just gonna play some sound so you can listen and know that it's working now 100%. So I connected it to the sub and to the speaker to show you that the amp is working now 100%. So we just play
Chama que eu vou
Hello friends, so you heard the car amp is playing now. I'm gonna connect it through the second, because the first time I connected it through the power supply, which you can see here, the power supply was giving out 12 volts and 3 amps. So now I connect it through my computer power supply, which you can use if you want to build an amp at home. If you want to use your car amp as a house amp, you can always use a computer power supply because it gives out 12 volts. You can always see here on the power supply itself, the voltage is there. You see them? So if you guys like this video, and then in the comment section you must comment if you want me to show you how to turn your power supply into a power that can power up the amp, so you can use your car amp as a house amp. If you want that video, if you want to learn it, you can always leave a comment, and then I will make a plan to make that video and explain to you detailedly how I got the 12 volts. So now the amp is off. You can see that there's no light. I will switch the power supply on, and then you will see now it's gonna switch on. So when I turn the power supply on, you will see the first thing that turns on is the fan. So you can see now the power supply is on. I just turned it on and it's switching on. It did switch on the amp. You see here there's a lot of cable connections, but you see I got the 12 volts and the amp is working, and I will just play some sound so we can continue and see the amp is working.